Hey everyone, happy to have you back as we dive into the start of the NFL season. And if you've been a Patriots fan, this moment feels like a breath of fresh air after the roller coaster of the past few years. After back-to-back seasons that tested the patience of even the most loyal followers, the Patriots are stepping into this new year with a mix of anticipation and cautious optimism. The off-season has been a whirlwind, and for a team that has historically set the bar so high, these months of preparation, roster adjustments, and strategic planning have carried immense weight. There's a sense of new beginnings here in New England, and it starts at the most crucial position on the field. After years of uncertainty, the Patriots finally appear to have settled on a quarterback who can lead the team, someone who embodies both talent and potential to shape the team's identity for the coming seasons. Alongside that, the draft class that has joined the roster promises to inject fresh energy and skill, adding pieces that could make a tangible difference immediately and over the long term. But before we dive into what the team might look like week one, let's talk about some of the moves that have reshaped the defensive landscape. Perhaps the most surprising move this offseason was the release of Jabril Peppers. For a player who had been a cornerstone of the secondary, logging hundreds of tackles and making his presence felt across the league, it was shocking at first glance. Peppers' career includes over 500 tackles, 7 interceptions, 6 forced fumbles, and 7 fumble recoveries. He was a player who made an impact in every game he played and someone whose reputation as a dynamic defender preceded him. Yet, despite these numbers and the guaranteed portion of his contract still remaining, the team decided to part ways. At first, it feels like a shock. A starter, a playmaker, a name you expect to see on the field each Sunday gone. But when you peel back the layers, this is less about performance or character and far more about alignment with the team's defensive philosophy. Under the leadership of Mike Vrabel and defensive coordinator Terrell Williams, the Patriots have embraced a style that is aggressive up front, emphasizing constant pressure and disruption. This approach places significant demands on the safeties, who must cover extensive ground in the secondary, balancing deep coverage responsibilities with support over the top. Peppers, exceptional at flying into the backfield, hunting the ball, and creating chaos near the line of scrimmage, was not necessarily suited for the coverage-heavy role that the new scheme requires. He thrives in attack, not in coverage, and this distinction ultimately shaped the decision. What we're seeing now is the rise of players like Jalen Hawkins and Craig Woodson, along with a rookie from Cal who is slated to start right out of training camp. The decision to release Peppers is strategic. It reflects a recalibration of the secondary rather than a commentary on his overall ability. The team is prioritizing fit over individual accolades, and in doing so, they are reshaping the defensive identity for the modern NFL. This shift also signals a broader transition for the Patriots. With the release of Peppers and other veterans, including David Andrews and Joe Cardona, the team has effectively turned the page on the leadership of the previous era. None of the captains from last year's roster remain, a symbolic reset that highlights the start of something new. The old guard, representing the final vestiges of the Garrett Mayo era, has moved on. In their place, new leaders will emerge, young talents who will define the team's culture and on-field mentality. It's a delicate balance, integrating fresh faces while maintaining the discipline and structure that have historically characterized the Patriots' approach. Fans may feel a pang of nostalgia for the familiar names, but the excitement lies in watching who steps up, who seizes the opportunity, and how these emerging leaders will shape the narrative of the season. Health remains another critical storyline as the Patriots approach Week 1. Christian Gonzalez, arguably the most gifted defensive player on the roster, suffered an injury early in training camp, leaving questions about his readiness. Gonzalez has the potential to be a shutdown corner, someone capable of neutralizing elite receivers and altering the dynamics of a game single-handedly. The coaching staff faces a delicate decision: push him into action prematurely or allow him the time necessary to fully heal. Football is a high-stakes sport, and even a minor setback can cascade into a major issue if a player is forced onto the field before he's fully prepared. The strategic patience shown in this situation could pay dividends, ensuring that when Gonzalez does take the field, he is at his peak, ready to dominate the opposition rather than risk a lingering injury that compromises both performance and long-term development. Meanwhile, roster management has been equally dynamic. Take the case of Javon Baker, a fourth-round draft pick whose preseason performance turned heads. He had the talent and versatility to contribute to the Patriots' depth chart, but roster logistics and strategic adjustments led to him being released. Yet this wasn't the end of the road. Baker's potential was recognized by other teams, and he eventually signed with the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, where he now faces the challenge of earning a spot on the practice squad and working his way back into active game day rotations. Stories like Baker's underscore the fluid nature of NFL rosters, the way talent is constantly evaluated, repositioned, and matched with opportunity. For the Patriots, it's a reminder of the fine line between retaining promising players and optimizing the roster for both present needs and long-term vision. As for expectations, the Patriots are entering this season with a cautious but tangible optimism. After consecutive seasons with 4 and 13 wins, the realistic baseline might suggest a modest improvement, aiming for 6 or 7 victories. Yet, with a cornerstone quarterback now in place, a draft class adding impactful new pieces, and a defensive scheme designed to leverage athleticism and adaptability, there's reason to hope for more. Analysts and fans alike are projecting a potential double-digit win season, which would firmly place New England in contention for a playoff spot. But the NFL is a league defined by fine margins. With nearly half the roster composed of new faces and a substantial portion of the starting lineup adjusted, the challenge for Mike Vrabel and his coaching staff is immense. Integrating new players, ensuring they understand the scheme, and fostering chemistry both on and off the field is critical. Every snap, every practice, and every adjustment during training camp and preseason games has been building toward this moment, the launch of the 2025 NFL season. Fans can feel the energy, the anticipation, and the sense that this year could mark a turning point for the franchise. It's a season of opportunities, of questions waiting to be answered, and of the chance to witness new heroes emerge on a stage that demands excellence at every turn. Running backs, too, are central to the Patriots' offensive scheme. With a group that blends power, speed, and versatility, the team is capable of mixing traditional inside runs with outside sweeps and screen passes, keeping defenses guessing. The philosophy is clear. Establish the run to open up the passing game, then use motion, misdirection, and creative formations to exploit mismatches in coverage. This approach demands intelligent, disciplined players who can execute in high-pressure situations, and from what has been observed in training camp and preseason games, the Patriots' backs are rising to the challenge. They are fast, physical, and unafraid of contact, yet they possess the vision and agility to make defenders miss, turning what could be routine plays into game-changing gains. Wide receivers have become another focal point of the offense, with a mix of veterans who bring reliability and rookies who bring unpredictability. These young receivers are dynamic athletes, capable of stretching the field, winning contested catches, and generating explosive yards after the catch. Their presence allows the quarterback to diversify the attack, using deep routes to threaten the defense vertically while also relying on quick, precise passes to move the chains. The timing between the quarterback and his receiving core will be critical, and early indications suggest that this group has developed a rhythm that can frustrate even top-tier defensive backs. Route combinations, pre-snap motion, and situational awareness are being emphasized more than ever, reflecting an offensive philosophy that values both creativity and precision. Tight ends, long a hallmark of Patriots' offense under previous regimes, continue to play a crucial role. They serve as both blockers in the running game and as safety valves in the passing game, capable of exploiting mismatches against linebackers and safeties. Their versatility allows the team to create layers in their offensive play calling, from short, high-percentage passes to seam routes that can change the complexion of a drive in an instant. This duality, being able to support the run and simultaneously threaten the pass, is a defining feature of the Patriots' identity in 2025, and it will be a key component of their efforts to compete in a league where the margin between victory and defeat is often measured in inches and split-second decisions. Looking ahead to the Week 1 matchup against the Las Vegas Raiders, there are a number of storylines that demand attention. The Patriots' offensive line will be tested against a Raiders front that thrives on chaos and aggressive pass rush schemes. How effectively the line can protect the quarterback will dictate the flow of the game. If the line holds up, the Patriots can leverage their running game and quick passing attack to control possession and keep the Raiders' playmakers off balance. Conversely, if the line struggles, the quarterback will be forced into hurried throws and potentially high-risk decisions, which could swing momentum early in the game. Football, particularly at this level, is a chess match, and the Patriots' ability to execute their game plan while adapting to the opponent's strategies will be under a microscope from the opening whistle. The health and readiness of key offensive players will also play a pivotal role. Injuries, minor or otherwise, can have outsized effects on timing, chemistry, and the overall execution of complex plays. This makes the depth of the roster all the more important. Backup receivers, running backs, and linemen must be prepared to step in without a noticeable drop-off in performance. This readiness is particularly crucial given the unpredictability of NFL games, where a single injury or adjustment by the opposing team can force on-the-fly changes to the game plan. In this context, the Patriots coaching staff has emphasized flexibility and situational awareness, ensuring that players not only understand their primary roles, but are also capable of adapting as circumstances demand. Turnovers and situational football, of course, will play a central role in the Patriots' fortunes. Football is a game of momentum swings, and the ability to capitalize on a turnover, convert on third down, or execute a 2-minute drill can define a team's season. The Patriots have historically excelled in preparation, situational awareness, and adaptability, and these elements will be tested immediately against a Raiders team that possesses both talent and experience. The opening game will serve as a litmus test for the team's cohesion, execution, and mental toughness. It's one thing to practice and scheme successfully. It's another to perform under the bright lights of Week 1, with fans watching, media scrutinizing, and every play carrying potential consequences. Quarterback decision-making under pressure will be particularly scrutinized. The Raiders are known for their aggressive defensive fronts and ability to disguise coverage schemes, forcing quarterbacks to make rapid reads. The Patriots' ability to process these challenges, identify mismatches, and adjust routes in real time will be essential to sustaining drives and creating explosive opportunities. Timing routes, protection schemes, and pre-snap adjustments will all be critical, and the chemistry between the quarterback and his receivers must be near perfect to navigate these complexities effectively. In addition, red zone efficiency will be a key determinant of the Patriots' success. The ability to convert drives into touchdowns, rather than settling for field goals, is often the difference between winning close games and falling short. This is where offensive line execution, skill player creativity, and quarterback accuracy converge. The Patriots have the personnel to succeed here, but it requires flawless coordination, discipline, and an acute understanding of defensive tendencies. As the season unfolds, each game will present new challenges, but the foundation being laid this off-season, through strategic roster moves, scheme adjustments, and player development, is designed to position the Patriots for sustained competitiveness. The path to success is never linear in the NFL, but the combination of talent, coaching, and preparation gives New England reason to believe that 2025 could mark a turning point. Fans should expect a team that is disciplined, aggressive, and capable of explosive moments, with a balance between a calculated approach and the ability to seize opportunities as they arise. In short, the Patriots' offense enters the season with a sense of purpose and possibility. The pieces are in place to create a unit that can challenge any defense, control tempo, and execute in high-pressure situations. While the season is long and filled with uncertainty, the opening weeks will be a critical barometer of how well this vision translates into performance. The quarterback, skill players, offensive line, and coaching staff all face the task of integrating talent, executing strategy, and navigating the inherent unpredictability of NFL football. The stage is set, the anticipation is high, and for New England, this is the moment to demonstrate that after years of rebuilding, the Patriots are once again ready to compete at the highest level. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. In what is already being whispered as the most shocking move of the NFL offseason, the New England Patriots have reportedly secured Malachi Corley as their newest reinforcement, sending waves through locker rooms and social media alike. Sources close to the team have hinted that Corley's arrival might not just be a strategic acquisition, but a statement of intent from a franchise that has been quietly rebuilding its offensive identity after several inconsistent seasons. The speculation began when insiders noticed Corley attending private workouts with key Patriots coaches, sparking a frenzy of predictions about where he would fit in the depth chart. Fans are buzzing online, dissecting every possible scenario, from him stepping into a rotational role immediately to potentially becoming a game-changing weapon in high-pressure situations. Analysts are also weighing in, debating whether his skill set complements the Patriots' traditional emphasis on versatility, agility, and strategic execution, or whether this is a bold gamble that could redefine their offensive playbook. The conversation has spilled over into podcasts, sports shows, and fan forums, with pundits suggesting that Corley's ability to create separation and exploit defensive weaknesses could be the missing ingredient the Patriots have been seeking. As whispers intensify, questions about the financial and contractual implications are surfacing, adding another layer of intrigue to the ongoing saga. While the official announcement remains pending, the rumor mills are suggesting that Malachi Corley's contract might include performance-based incentives designed to reward explosive plays and consistency, reflecting a calculated risk by the Patriots management to invest in potential rather than past accolades. Observers are speculating that the move could indicate a shift in the team's philosophy, hinting at a more aggressive approach to game planning and talent acquisition, signaling to rivals that New England is determined to reclaim prominence. Coaches are reportedly thrilled about Corley's adaptability and football IQ, qualities that make him a potential dual threat both in offensive schemes and special teams contributions. The potential ramifications of Malachi Corley joining the Patriots extend beyond the roster, according to the ongoing speculation permeating sports circles, as discussions increasingly focus on the psychological impact on both teammates and opponents. Insider reports suggest that Corley's competitive demeanor, versatility, and work ethic could foster an environment of heightened accountability and motivation within the locker room, qualities that often translate into improved cohesion and performance under pressure. Meanwhile, rival teams are reportedly recalibrating their defensive strategies in anticipation of the possibilities this addition could introduce, assessing coverage schemes, pass rush adjustments, and secondary alignments in preparation for a player whose unpredictability and agility could challenge conventional defensive tactics. The rumor has also prompted commentators to revisit previous Patriots acquisitions that defied expectations, drawing parallels between those calculated risks and the potential outcomes of Corley's integration. Fan speculation is particularly rampant regarding how he might interact with emerging quarterbacks, veteran receivers, and the coaching staff, with mock lineups and animated discussions populating forums, social feeds, and podcasts alike. Some insiders even suggest that the timing of this potential signing aligns perfectly with draft strategies and future free agency plans, hinting at a broader, long-term vision rather than a reactive move. As the buzz amplifies, the narrative around Corley is evolving from a simple rumor into a phenomenon, where every practice report, workout video, or insider tip is dissected for hidden meaning, creating a continuous cycle of anticipation and debate that keeps both fans and analysts captivated. Despite the official confirmation still pending, the whirlwind of rumors surrounding Malachi Corley's arrival to the New England Patriots is showing no signs of slowing. with speculation transforming into a nearly palpable excitement that permeates conversations across the sports landscape. Observers argue that the mere possibility of Corley joining a franchise with such a storied legacy triggers questions about the balance between strategic vision and immediate performance pressure, forcing both fans and pundits to re-examine expectations for the upcoming season. Conversations extend to tactical implications, such as how Corley's speed, agility, and situational awareness might be deployed in innovative formations, or whether he could serve as a catalyst for reshaping the Patriots' offensive tempo and unpredictability. Meanwhile, social media platforms and fan communities are alive with mock predictions, highlight compilations, and speculative analyses, reflecting a cultural phenomenon in which rumors alone can drive engagement, brand loyalty, and even fantasy football valuations. Analysts are also debating whether this potential acquisition signals a larger trend of high-risk, high-reward strategies being embraced by historically cautious teams, hinting at a subtle shift in league-wide dynamics. The anticipation is compounded by ongoing insider hints, unconfirmed but persistent, suggesting that Corley's integration could involve intensive coaching sessions, personalized play designs, and experimental schemes to maximize his impact. Every leak, every image from practice, every whisper in sports circles contributes to the narrative, reinforcing the idea that, regardless of official confirmation, Malachi Corley's rumored signing is already shaping the discourse around the Patriots and the league at large. As speculation continues, the line between rumor and reality blurs, creating a storyline rich with suspense, expectation, and the ever-present allure of what might come to define a new era in New England football. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.